So let's talk about extraestrogens. Exoestrogens are basically things that are estrogenic chemicals, right? This is the female sex hormone, which are found in exo, meaning external. So things in our environment that contain these female sex hormones. Things would be unnatural soaps, right? Dishwashing detergent, stuff like that. Cleaning products. Anyone uses deodorant? I don't use deodorant, but if you use deodorant and it's not of a natural source, there's a high likelihood that there's a lot of exoestrogens. Another word for them is xenoestrogens. And then another word for them would be phytoestrogens, but those are actually slightly different because those are derived from plants. Phyto meaning plant. Phytonutrients meaning plant nutrients, right? So phytoestrogen is estrogens that come from plant products like soy, like dumping sesame oil in excessive amounts all over your food a little bit. It's okay, it's fine. It makes an Asian dish really spot on, right? But if you use too much, you create an imbalance. So why is this important to know as an athlete? Because as an athlete, we want to minimize estrogen as much as possible because it inhibits testosterone. And testosterone is the most important thing for muscle growth, hormone balance, and body anabolic recovery, right? So once again, soy and tofu is something to really, really avoid because they're loaded with these. And other than that, there's also a side effect of we don't want to end up with some weird tumor. I had a client who died, and it was really sad. I said, please stop drinking soy milk. It will kill you. And he had a brain tumor behind his eye that developed. And I said, please, like, you have kids, think about this. You know, it's really important. You will die if you continue doing this. I'm telling you, you die. It was really sad. But it goes to show, the other thing he wouldn't stop doing is he wouldn't stop eating pasteurized dairy every single day. It's another thing that causes a lot of phlegm and dampness in the body and creates a lot of inflammation in the tissues. What does that do? That clogs up the lymphatic system in the body. The cells, they can't clean themselves, right? Cells clean out that lymphatic waste, right? That's basically the poop of the cells. So you want to clear that stuff out. Movements are great for that. Jumping up and down on a trampoline moves the lymphatic system, right? But if you're loaded up with toxins and you're not eating enough healthy foods that are going to support the liver and the kidney, you're making those toxins come out of their cells, and then they're just like, you're sitting in it. Your blood becomes toxic. So that's something to be aware of. Alcohol. So, you know, no judgment. If you drink, that's great. If you don't drink, that's also all the more power to you. But as an athlete, it does affect our breakdown of tissues and our recovery times. And if you are drinking, there are ways to do it to really limit the toxicity load on the liver as well as the hormone system. So basically, here's a few tips. Drink earlier in the day, right? That's something that you can do. It's a good excuse to start before 6 o'clock because you start early and you end early. Yeah, drink earlier, it's great, right? And the reason for that is because alcohol interrupts human growth hormone secretion, right? So that prevents not only burning of fat, regulation of the metabolic system, but also, wow, losing my train of thought. Metabolic system. Oh, muscle growth, muscle gain, right? When we want to gain muscles or strength, we want to keep building the strength, we want to maximize human growth hormone secretion because it's also connected with stimulating testosterone, right? So these are all things to be aware of. Another thing is what kind of alcohol you're drinking. Drink organic red wines tend to be the best. Local, biodynamic, they don't have to be local, but biodynamic is something to look into. There's a wine shop down the street called Adams Wines. I suggest it's like only a few blocks away. They only carry quality wines that are organic. They don't all say that they're organic, but they're all sourced. So it's good to find, if you like to drink, a reputable dealer who's going to give you a quality product. And to not have added sulfites, right? All wine has sulfites because that's how wine is made. But when it's the added sulfites that give you that wine hangover headache feeling. The other thing is, if you don't like wine, your next best bet is drink an expensive, clear, white liquor, preferably with a little bit of soda water and a lime squeezed into it. So the lime blunts insulin release and helps you digest it. And an expensive white clear liquor like Grey Goose vodka or like a silver tequila or something like that, we're talking like 1 to 3 drinks for a male. For a female, 1 to 2 drinks. Daily, if you wanted to do it daily, in my experience, I find that drinking daily does affect me personally and my body constitution, so I prefer not to. That's just something to be aware of. Drink lemon and sea salt water before bed and in the morning of drinking. You should also be drinking every single morning anyway, whether you're drinking or not, because it's a good way to immediately cleanse the liver and to stimulate peristalsis of the large intestine, that swaying back and forth of the large intestine, which helps eliminate feces and the bowels. So that is one form of taking a liver detoxifier, is lemon, because sour taste in Chinese medicine home to the liver and will actually act as an astringent, like squeezing out a dirty sponge. It causes the liver to contract and it squeezes out these toxins. So clean it on a regular basis. Another thing you can do is take reishi or milk thistle. These are both really great liver detoxifier herbs. I'm going to go into talking about reishi in a few moments.